age of steam. Made in Britain, it was one of the greatest technological breakthroughs the world had ever seen. The train powered Britain's rise to the summit of imperial power, and it changed everything from the food we could eat to the work we could do. Born in the 1830s, the age of steam lasted 130 years and then was gone. But today, as the rest of the world powers towards the future,
Folks on the track.
a network of 22,000 volunteers and 4,000 staff, like station managers, signalmen, engineers, and drivers, are working together on 130 heritage lines, carrying 8 million of us every year.
To see the sight, the sounds, the smells, the steam, the coal, everything. It's all there. Wonderful.
This is the story of the people who are keeping our railway heritage alive. For them, the age of steam never ended. This is Steam Train Journeys. In the heart of the East Midlands, the Great Central Railway runs for 8 miles between Leicester and Loughborough. With a hectic timetable of 20 trains a day, it's the duty traffic manager's responsibility to keep the service on track.
Morning, Matt. Morning. What day is it?
Today, that job falls to Alan Pakes. He's covering for regular duty traffic manager Scott Manley, who's on holiday.
You're one, are you?
One, yes.
Who's two? Jeff and Tim.
Mr. Petty is number 2 today, Alan.
It was 3. I confused somebody. Yeah. With this job, if it gets to be a busy day, it usually means there's something gone not to plan. Right, if you lot are all happy there, I shall go down and make sure we have some locomotives to run the service.
That would be good, yeah.
Would be good, wouldn't it? All right. Right, let's go to the shed.
With the first train due off at 9:30, Alan's got 90 minutes to get 2 locos and 12 coaches in place and ready to roll.
I think that's good enough, to be honest.
First out this morning is 47406,
Good morning, Clifford.
a Fowler 3F Ginty, built in 1926.
Are you well? Everything in order?
Yes. Oh, start for
Righty-ho. Steam locos need 2 things to keep them going, well, 3 things to keep them going all day. One is coal, the other is water, and the other one is tea. Knowing this lot, they'll have plenty of the latter. Let's go back now to get some coal.
Just under an hour to go, and everything is falling into place.
We've got enough guards to run the service. We've got enough drivers and firemen to run the service. We've got 2 locos in working order. We're just waiting for the signalman to arrive now, and then we're in business.
One important member of the railway is always here on time. Onslaught, the station cat.
She's very sweet. Came as a stray and wandered in. There's a long history of railways and cats. I don't know where it came from. I think originally they were sort of pest control operatives. I think they're more 4-legged walking furry stress release devices on this railway.
Alan's love affair with the Great Central began 45 years ago.
I'm going to grab a bacon butty off Jeff.
He even met the love of his life here.
20 years ago yesterday, we got married at the registry office of Loughborough, and we had our wedding reception on the train. I think we had a ploughman's lunch, I think, or something like that. It was really, really good. Just like this in August, the sun shone. The wedding photographs were taken against the station sign. I was a bit thinner in those days. I didn't have much more hair. That hasn't changed.
30 minutes before the off, the first set of carriages are connected together.
Love that sound. That was very, very sweetly done, that was.
But there's a problem. Fresh from an overhaul, the newly added coach seems to be higher than the one ahead of it.
I mean, if I moved off and you pulled the strings, it might sound a bit.
It will do.
I'll keep an eye on it on the first trip, and if it doesn't improve, we'll go from there. But I think
Alan's hoping the 16-mile round trip to Leicester will shake the new coach's suspension into place.
Thank you, gentlemen.
go and do some waving to steaming.
And we still stand half a chance of being on time.
As the Ginty hooks up, today's service is ready to start.
There we go. We have an engine on the first train with about 12 minutes to spare. So with all being well, we'll be away on time with the first one, which is always a bonus because you get the first one away, the next 3 or 4 usually follow it.
Alan can breathe a sigh of relief as the first train of the day leaves on time. But there's still 10 more to go.
There we are. First train safely away, complete with tail lamp on the rear. Well, now, right, we're now going to sort the next train out. Go this way.
In North Wales, the Ffestiniog Railway runs for 13 miles from Ffestiniog in the mountains down to Porthmadog on the coast. Each year, 300,000 tourists step back in time.
This is Porthmadog, isn't it?
Yes, it is. To enjoy a historic journey on the railway. Some coming to witness the railway celebrate its past with a rather curious train.
It really is a reminder of where this railway came from nearly 200 years ago. Nobody else can do it anywhere else.
When it opened in 1836, the line carried slate from the mines at Blaenau to Porthmadog, where ships exported it around the world. Doing it in the most efficient way possible, using the power of gravity. At its peak, the railway carried over 140,000 tons of slate a year.
That's just partial light, right at the end.
Local historian Malcolm Chambers is the expert on the story of these massive caverns beneath Blaenau, where the slate was mined.
The slate from Blaenau is so important. They call this the town that roofed the world, basically. You're looking at, in Victorian times, this mountain alone providing at least 90% of what the UK required for its roofing needs. The second biggest market for Welsh slate was Germany, but it didn't stop there. You've got an export market to New York, South America, and even Australia and New Zealand.
To move all that slate from the mountainous quarries, the mines built their own network of underground railways.
So this is a typical tunnel. With a wagon, you'd have 3-ton block of slate on there, pushing it through the tunnels in the darkness. You don't need a candle for that. You're not going to get lost. The track will take you to the incline where they attach onto it, and it's then winched up to the surface.
Up at the surface, the wagons were formed into trains, then sent on their way, gravity alone, propelling them 13 miles down the mountain to Porthmadog.
OK, yeah, just take those wagons off and stick them in the top of Fore Road.
The mines closed in the early 1970s, but the railway's rightly proud of its industrial heritage, and 6 times a year they recreate the gravity train for visitors to enjoy.
Just look out for limited clearances, Scott. We'll have to duck through the tunnel.
Today, keeping 100 tons of train under control is Matt Woolstenholme's responsibility.
Normally I'm driving the steam trains on the Festiniog Railway, but on the odd occasion that we bring the gravity train out, then I've been given the opportunity to drive it.
Back in the day, just 4 people would operate the massive trains, jumping from wagon to wagon to apply and release the brakes, controlling their descent to Porthmadog.
Everyone, I'm just going to go up to the register. Hi, yes. Just alone.
Yeah.
Danton. Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Hat.
Yeah.
Beach.
Yeah.
Roscoe.
Yeah.
I was expecting to know then. Maybe.
Health and safety has changed since the 19th century, and today, running on the wagons is considered a bit dangerous. So Matt has brought 10 brakesmen along to help him.
Right then, Morning.
Morning.
The crew are all Festiniog Railway staff who've earned the privilege of working the gravity train.
Any specific risks? I'm not looking at you as a risk. Get in the wagon from the side, don't get in on the end, don't stand on the coupling, don't stand on the coupling hook, because it will trap your leg.
For the safety of the train and the tourists who've come to see it, Matt needs everyone in the right place.
I'm wagon 1 with Dilla on with me. Tim's on the second wagon, he's the second man. And then I think Paul's on the third one. Take note of which braked wagon you are, not which wagon you are in the train, it's which braked wagon. And I will be shouting commands to you.
Originally, they used Welsh cob horses to haul 8 wagons at a time up the line. As demand for slate boomed, the horses were simply too slow. So in 1863, the line switched to steam. Less people have travelled on this train than have climbed Mount Everest, though getting to the summit here is considerably easier. Once at the summit, the engine is discarded.
We're at there. The engine is just uncoupled.
Now it's down to Matt and the power of gravity to get them safely back to Porthmadog.
Off the box, DTM, down train completing platform 1 with tail lamp.
23-year-old Scott Manley can usually be found working as duty traffic manager on the Great Central Railway. But today, he's volunteering on the East Lancashire Railway. For a couple of days every other month, Scott travels up to Bury to work as a guard on his days off. It's the perfect busman's, or should that be railwayman's, holiday.
This is the other railway I have a little bit to do with, away from the Great Central. And this is the hobby. It's a labour of love. It really is a way of life. And, I mean, what else am I meant to do with all my annual leave from the railway?
It's open, so you can get in there all right.
Yeah, all right.
The chucks are on the back.
His first train's not due out for another hour. So Scott checks on the carriages ready for the day ahead.
The stock, the timely running, the safety of the passengers is the guard's responsibility. So the guard's got to make sure that the coaches are up to scratch and any issues are found and resolved before it enters passenger traffic.
For Scott, working on one line and volunteering at another never runs out of steam.
You come and you're working with these, you know, you sometimes just take a step back and you think, you know, isn't this great? You know, this is something I've always wanted to do and now I'm fortunate enough to do it on more than one railway.
Even with the seemingly mundane, checking the doors are unlocked and the facilities are up to scratch.
And always an important one, make sure there's some toilet roll in the toilets.
The coaches are ready. The toilets have plenty of loo roll, but something's missing. Just the small matter of a missing loco.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Morning.
You will have a driver.
Right.
But it's not going to be the one from before, so they're having to come from home.
Right.
So 10:05 might be a little bit ambitious.
Right, OK.
Today's driver hasn't turned up, and without an engine, Scott's train is stuck in the sidings.
Give us a shout when we're looking likely to go and we'll get ready.
Well, when he's here, he'll give a whistle.
Yeah, OK.
Down at the Great Central, Scott would be charging around, trying to find a driver. But here at Bury, all he can do is wait. Fingers crossed, they can get away on time.
All right, thanks for that, mate. Cheers. Oh, it's going well so far.
15 minutes later. 80097, complete with driver, finally steams into sight.
And that's what we want. At least, you know, someone's come forward and we can actually operate the train for the rest of the day. So it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Right, let's go.
Pulling into platform 4 of Bury Bolton Street Station, the train quickly fills with eager passengers.
Hello again, you all right? Are they for me?
Oh, see if you mind and share with you.
Ah.
With the weather taking a turn, it's Scott's responsibility to ensure everyone gets on safely.
Shall I move this bench out the way for you? Now, just be careful because the slabs will be a bit slippy there. Okay.
Keep him in the line.
There we go.
Perfect. Run, there you go.
Okay. Are you trying on this train? Okay. Yes, you can do. There's no extra charge, don't worry. It's just another part of the job, helping all passengers on and off, making sure they're looked after, they know where they're going to.
5 minutes in Bury. Everyone's on board and the train's ready to go.
We've got the signal, so we'll be on our way to Rottenstall.
As they head off up the line, the heavens open.
Morning. Morning. So we're just shutting all the windows on the train now. The last thing we want to do is have the water rushing in the train, making the floor slippy when passengers are getting on or off. So just trying to keep the rain out and us in.
Arriving at the first stop, Scott braces himself for a drenching.
It's really not my day today. The double glazing doesn't like this.
Doesn't matter where we go.
If you want to. Special offer for today. It's all part of the Sunshine Express experience. Through the double doors.
Oh, yes, the special entrance.
Today, even his uniform is struggling to keep the elements at bay.
You know, it's good when you hang your hat up and the water starts dripping off it.
As they head on up the line, Scott's thoughts inevitably turn to his beloved Great Central.
I'm on leave at the moment to come and do this as my hobby as a volunteer, and I've left Alan Pakes to man the fort for me and keep trains running. He was under strict instructions not to break the train set.
No pressure then, Alan. The Welsh Highland Railway passes through Snowdonia, the oldest national park in the country.
If you want to make your way up that way.
Probably just go to the first crossing.
Right, OK, and I'll catch up with you.
The region is home to spectacular scenery, along with the highest rainfall in Britain. Over 76 inches of rain a year brings a growing problem for the railway. Plants.
We'll go up to the next farming crossing.
Lineside officer Dafydd Wyn Roberts is overseeing a team of volunteers.
How many harnesses have we got? We've got 4 harnesses.
As they prepare for their next battle with nature. With the plants growing relentlessly throughout the summer, Dafydd's track crews must keep the whole 25-mile line in check.
The objective is more of the same, just carry on strimming both sides. Be careful, the sides slope off.
Yeah, we've told them.
There's an open ditch on the left-hand side.
It's not too rocky, is it?
Further up on the embankment it is.
This is a potentially dangerous job, working around the railway's busy summer timetable.
It's in Bethgelert now.
As soon as the 1025 from Bethgelert has chuffed past, the team set to work. Cutting back the summer growth not only opens up the views for tourists, it also protects the trains from damage.
Although it's just grass seeds, the same sort of grass seeds running along the same sort of path along the carriages will scratch it to an extent and give it little indents on the paint.
From the very first days of steam, Lineside fires have been a constant problem. Sparks from a loco setting an overgrown trackside alight in an instant. So clearing the Lineside helps protect the national park from forest fires. It's a slow, laborious process, but working on the line does have some benefits.
The closest I've been to a badger is I've been walking down the 2 foot and the badger's come up quite young and it's just walked up past the side of me. And that was quite an experience I've never had before. We see foxes crossing the line in front of us, especially early in the mornings or late in the evenings, and, you know, snakes galore.
Not much chance of that today, with all this racket. They're creating so much noise, there's a danger they'll never hear a train coming. It's 10 a.m, and Alan Pakes has a very important job on his hands.
Thank you, Jeff. Much appreciated. Best bacon sandwich on the railway, does Jeff.
Eating breakfast.
Magic clunk. Got him. Nicely done, nicely done. Don't expect anything less out of Michael, do you?
Yeah.
With a belly full of bacon, he can now focus on keeping the trains running to time.
Anything I can like in this series, it's almost quite like it's not quite three-dimensional chess. You're running a map in my mind of what's where and what needs to go where next, and what, you know, factory and what can possibly go wrong and how long it takes to do it. Another chess piece. It's the loco for the 10:20 departure.
As the next train gets ready to leave, the station's mascot, Big Onslaught, puts in an appearance.
Giant pussycat. It just doesn't like people. You know, of course, Big Onslaught has to like people. It's Big Onslaught's function is to like people, so it's sort of mirror image. We thought we needed a mascot.
It's all good fun.
With the second of today's trains heading out of the station, it's a chance for Alan to grab a well-earned coffee.
Peace and quiet reigns. Run out of things to do.
11 a.m, and the first train of the day arrives back at Loughborough.
Loughborough signalman, duty traffic manager. Down train platform number 1 is complete with tail lamp.
Alan's plans to shake the suspension into place seems to have failed.
Excuse me. That's settled down, hasn't it?
Breaking right.
Yeah, did he? What do you want to do?
Wait for him to.
You want to keep the loco on that end?
Yeah.
Does he know?
Yeah, I told him at Road to stay on.
Righty-ho.
The train can't depart until it's sorted, so Alan calls in the technicians.
We've had concerns expressed about the ride height between vehicles, that there's a maximum allowable variance between two vehicles. We've had to call in, we've got the experts, subject matter experts, come in to check it, and Jamie's just checking that the variation, if any variation in height, is within the required specifications.
TSO is within, but it's
The train's due back out in 10 minutes, but the height difference is a serious problem.
We'll let it go between a quarter and 3
What's the decision, please, Tegan? What do you want to do? You want to park them? Right.
If one coach sits too low, there's a risk in an accident. The next coach could ride up over the top of it, endangering all on board.
Right.
They have no choice but to split the train and check the heights properly.
40.
After years of service, the buffet car suspension has started to sag. It's only an inch too low, but Alan's taking no chances.
3 there. 3 here. You want this out of traffic?
Yeah.
Right.
With a defective train stuck in the platform and services stalled, it's the worst possible time for Managing Director Michael Goff to come and check on progress.
Unfortunately, the RB is unfit for service owing to a ride height defect.
Right.
So it's not fit to run.
Right.
So basically, I'm going to split the train and use these back three as the train to get the train service running.
Right.
Then we'll have to get that work to Rothley at
How
some
long's
point.
that going to take?
We can put this train in two, run around it and go 15 minutes.
15 minutes, right.
Yeah. All right. The quiet day has gone wrong. Why did I say quiet day this morning?
With 100 disappointed passengers, all expecting a trip on a steam train, Alan cobbles together a replacement service using the 3 good coaches.
Are we all arranged to get people from this train onto the other train?
We are in the process of doing so, yeah.
Please, right, because we'll get that, as soon as that train gets in there,
Yeah.
we'll
We'll run the steam engine round.
run the steam engine around and we'll go again. The next train will be on that side. Straight across the platform there, look. OK?
Things for Alan are going from bad to worse.
Just to add to complications, as well as trying to get a train to depart from here, I've got a train coming down which requires to arrive. And we get an error with the space-time continuing, the fact we've run out of platforms. But not for long. We'll make a platform in a minute.
Alan calls in a Class 8 diesel shunter to drag the troublesome coaches away.
Take the lot, and I'll sort it out. I just need them out of the way.
The southbound service finally sets off, 40 minutes late, leaving today's timetable in tatters. As the delayed Leicester train pulls into platform 1, Alan tries to figure out whether he can get the schedule back on track.
You got a spare timetable in there? Just need one to scribble on. You've got a spare one.
Scott might be on holiday at East Lancs, but that doesn't mean he'll get off scot-free.
Yeah, so Scott going away usually means something goes wrong. I should be having quiet words with him. I shall have to drag him down to the social club and then empty his wallet over the bar in payment. Out of duty hours, of course.
The Ffestiniog Railway in North Wales was built to carry slate from Blaenau in the mountains to Porthmadog on the coast.
Right, got permission to proceed.
Today, Matt Wolstenholme is recreating the spectacle of a 19th century gravity train for visitors to the Festiniog Railway.
Saddle up, everyone.
Without loco power, there's only one way the wagons can be moved.
We take the brakes off and, fingers crossed, gravity should do its job.
The fate of the wagons now rests in the hands of the brakesman.
All off.
At top speed, the trains used to run at a bone-jarring 40 miles an hour in all weathers, with nerveless brakesmen running along the top of them, Indiana Jones style. Today, the lads sit comfortably, admiring the view, as they trundle towards Porthmadog at a more stately 15 miles an hour.
3.
The skill in driving the gravity train is in anticipating what lies ahead. Seated up front, Matt has to decide how many brakes are needed at any given moment. Five fingers held up tells his crew that brakes 1 to 5 should be applied. On a train this long, he has 10 brakes to call on.
Down to 5.
Approaching Tannybulk, a trainload of tourists are awaiting their arrival.
Linford, Tannable, green light. All up!
Eager to grab a photo of history as it rolls on down the line. The efficiency of the gravity train is all down to the brilliant engineering of the route. The line slopes downhill all the way with an average gradient of 1 in 92, steadily descending 700 feet over its 13 miles of track.
8, red light, 9.
With the next section of track still occupied by a passenger train,
I don't like running the gauntlet coming down to a red light.
Matt must bring the wagons to a halt and wait for the line to clear.
I do it because it's good fun. It's a unique thing. There's only 4 gravity train drivers.
Finally, a green signal and they're off again, rolling down the last gentle slope to the port. "40 minutes after they set out, the gravity train elegantly arrives at the end of the line in Porthmadog.
Get off on this side. There shouldn't be anything coming. But,
Right, that's it. We're back at Porthmadog now. Yeah, all good. Steam engine's coming back down again. It'll pull us back up and we'll do it all again.
The gravity train runs 6 times a year, and nearly 2 centuries after the first one hurtled down the line, it's still a sight to behold. On the Welsh Highland Railway, Dafydd Wyn Roberts' team are busy clearing 400 metres of track near Bethgelert. Working on a live railway is always a dangerous business.
You know, the Garrett's Way in the region of about 70 tonnes, so something like that coming towards you is not going to stop suddenly.
So, to be on the safe side, they have a system.
Don't go on this side.
5 minutes before a train is due, everyone downs tools and clears the line. As soon as the train's passed, it's helmets on, heads down, and straight back to work.
You okay?
Yeah. What do you think of the foxglove? We've got at least some pretty flowers today.
Yeah, we leave them, but somebody's cut them up that way. I know, shameful, but we do leave them to just because they look pretty and things.
Yeah, they do. So
Yeah.
After 6 long hours of strimming, the end is looming into view, just as the Welsh weather is threatening to put a damper on the day.
Annie, one of our volunteers, she's been wanting to see the Welsh rain for a while, so it's, you know, she might see some of it today. So it's, but yeah, this is, I think we're not far from finishing now, so I think it's perfect timing for the weather.
One by one, the strimmers fall silent, and peace returns to Bethgelert Forest.
As per usual, you're the only one working. Putting everybody to shame. Well, I, for one, am really pleased with what you've done today, and thank you very much. A big thank you to all of you. I didn't think we would finish it. Really? No, I thought we'd come back next week just to do this top part, but I'm really pleased. Yeah, you've done very well. Thank you very much.
Time to pack up and head back to Porthmadog for a beer and a well-earned rest. "130 miles away, Scott Manley is enjoying his busman's holiday, working as a guard on the East Lancashire Railway.
Where are you travelling to today then, guys? Ibiza. Yeah. Wrong train for that one.
He's taking charge of the busy service between Bury and Rottenstall.
At least the weather's not put you off from coming down anyway. No.
Nice to try it. Yeah.
Good. All right, enjoy your afternoon.
The weather might be miserable.
All right. Enjoy your afternoon.
But nothing is going to put a damper on Scott Manley's cheery outlook and desire to provide a first-class service.
Can you manage one hand?
Thank you.
That's quite all right. Steady as you go. There we go. OK. Just mind yourself, young man. Careful as you come down. Any more? All part of the service. Another happy customer. Well, I just hope they don't get too wet out in this rain. It's rather horrible.
Even Scott's perennially sunny personality has its limits.
This could be the nicest job in the world on a sunny day. On a day like this, it could be the most miserable. There's some double doors about halfway down the train if you want to put the pushchair in there. OK.
With the tail lamp in place and last passengers on, the journey back to Bury can't start soon enough.
So that's it now, final trip from Rottenstall back to Bury. That's it, and then we can get home and get dry. It's a bit wild out there.
Scott's love for railways is unquestionable, but earlier this summer, he found himself the owner of a completely different form of transport.
On a rather drunken night out, there was a spontaneous purchase off eBay. It's something interesting to wake up to and look at your phone the next morning and see that you bought that. We didn't look at the finer details, which included neither of us being able to drive a bus, neither of us having anywhere to store a double-decker bus, and that the bus was on the Isle of Wight. We've already done a couple of bus rallies, and then we can see what we can do with it. Trips out to other railways, perhaps even use it to help the railway move people around if the train fails or something like that.
Heading back to Bury, there's one last chance to meet the passengers and ensure everyone's had a grand day out.
Have you had a nice time? Have you enjoyed your time?
Fabulous. It has been raining so hard.
Good, well, hopefully you'll be back again.
My jeans are wet through, but hey ho.
Don't worry, so are my trousers. It's a British summer. It's fantastic. We love it. That's it. Yeah, we love it. All right, you take care. Cheerio.
Despite a missing driver, relentless rain, and being 100 miles from home, Scott still looks for the positives in life.
All in all, another successful day. Lots of happy passengers around. But I'm going to look forward to going home and getting dry.
He may not know it yet, but Scott's picked a good day to be on holiday.
And that's that. Another day done.
That's 40 late. I might stick with it, see where it ends up.
Down in Loughborough, the timetable is in tatters, and everyone is looking to Alan Pakes for answers.
Do you traffic manager? No, yeah, there's sit out. As soon as we'll just get this knot sorted out here, we'll get them on the way. All right. All right. Cheers. Bye. Things are going nowhere fast.
Getting the crumbling schedule back on track is going to be a challenge.
Right. Need to take stock. Having weighed up all the options, my decision is that we will slowly recover the time if we keep going. We're sticking to the sequence, and we'll be running about 20-25 late and slowly catch up.
All along the line, train crews, station staff, and even the passengers are doing their bit to make up lost time.
Right. Further updates on the recovery. The train that left here 40 late is on its way back. We'll get here about between 30 and 35 minutes late, so we're starting to recover.
Being on schedule is one thing, but for Alan, there's a more important factor to consider.
It's all about the customers rather than about the pride of running the train service at the time. It's what people who have come here to ride on the trains need and want to see. But we generally find that as long as the people are kept in the loop, they are fairly reasonably tolerant when we get a bit late. Cliff, thanks for that.
No problem. No
Good trip, good trip.
Yeah.
We're digging it.
All part of the business.
We're digging it out.
A quick turnaround shaves another 5 minutes off the delay.
Yeah, I'll be grateful for any efforts you can make inside the timetable and the law to find me a few minutes.
Alan can finally start to see light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm hoping that 3 o'clock we'll leave at 3 o'clock. Get ourselves back on time now. My thoughts have turned to food. Things must be looking up. I've got time for an ice cream. I think I've earned this. All the sugar I've used running up and down the yard and thinking it's my treat for the day. Very nice, thank you. Done.
By 2 p.m, they're almost back on schedule. But Alan hasn't banked on some youngsters trying to spoil his plans.
Right. People have been face painted.
Yeah.
And I think, can we hold this train get done?
How long will it be? Don't mind 3 or 4 minutes.
You can cope with that.
That'll stand 3 or 4 minutes. After all the other challenges today, having to wait for somebody to have their face painted is nothing. I'm quite happy to wait. I'm on the face painted, so we'll just wait for them.
I'm going to be stuck behind the Draco anyway.
Well,
despite all of today's timetable dramas, for Alan, the customer always comes first.
But the party got you needed to get on. They're on, are they?
Yeah.
That was good.
Especially the younger ones. It's been a succession of faulty carriages, stalled services and timetable conundrums. But that's all in a day's work for Alan.
End of the day, last one.
Who can go home knowing he's risen to the challenge.
We'll recover the deficit of 40 minutes caused by having to take vehicles out of the train, and we've finished the day pretty much on time. So that's me done for the day. I'm on my way home. Good night, everybody. And good night on Slate.